This is Dudarshan Meghalaya, and we welcome you to today's edition of the news. Before going to the details, here's a glimpse of the headlines. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma says DPR is being prepared to protect riverbanks eroded by Brahmaputra River. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong says DPR for 4-lane highway project from Barapani to Shillong is under progress. NEHU grants provisional affiliation to Shillong Government College of Engineering for 3 years, says Education Minister Rakam Sangma. And government yet to utilize funds for railway project due to public opposition and absence of NOC from KHADC. The news in detail. The Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has stated that the detailed project report, DPR, is being prepared to protect the riverbanks from Patakata village to Bhatbari village in Phulbari town in Garo Hills, which are being eroded by the Brahmaputra River. He said this in response to a question from Dr. Mizanur Qazi about the construction of infrastructure to address flooding during the ongoing budget session of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly today. Additionally, he informed that the Meghalaya State Action Plan on Climate Change is being developed by the Meghalaya Climate Change Centre.
For protection of river bank for Patarkata village to Bari village in Phulbari town from erosion by the river Brahmaputra and Jinjiram in West Garo Hills district of Meghalaya. B. The Public Works Department from time to time has taken up repair works to restore the eroded portion and damaged embankments which were caused by river Rongai, Jinjiram and also the backflow of river Brahmaputra during the monsoon seasons by providing boulder sausage, earth filling with jute bags and palisading works, etc. Some new protection works have also been taken up and proposed. C. Yes, sir. D. Yes, sir. E. Flood plan zoning, flood early warning systems are programs that are in the pipeline. Construction of reservoir at upper reaches with flood moderation as one important component to tackle flood for basins most vulnerable to flood. And Meghalaya State Action Plan on Climate Change is prepared by the Meghalaya Climate Change Centre.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong, in response to a question from MLA Lakman Rimboy about the Umyam Bridge, stated that vehicles with a height of up to 2.80 meters and single-axle vehicles with a gross weight of up to 9 tons are permitted to pass through the bridge. He also mentioned that the DPR for the 4-lane highway project from Barapani to Shillong is progressing under the NHIDCL. He also mentioned that the government is exploring other routes, including a VIP road leading to the Umroi Airport, which is expected to be completed by the end of this year.
Alignment of this proposed new road and this particular project, which is also to be constructed in 4-laning project. The starting point of this particular alignment starts near the ICR, then it will go to MECL land, it will touch MECL land, then again it will come down to the industrial estate, the industrial park over there, and it will come again, it will touch downstream of the existing bridge in the dam. And again, the survey will come up to Martin side, sir. It will come to the Martin side, and the connection, ultimately the connection of this 4-lane will be disposed of near the Umshirpi bridge.
Education Minister Rakam Sangma, in response to a question from Maulai MLA Bright Star Well Marbanyang regarding the Shillong Government College of Engineering, stated that the construction of the academic block, administrative block and hostel has been completed and was inaugurated by the Chief Minister on 16 January 2023. Sangma also informed that NEHU has granted provisional affiliation to the Shillong Government College of Engineering for a period of 3 years. However, He noted that teaching has not yet commenced as they are awaiting approval from the AICTE to begin 2 technical courses, that is civil engineering and electrical engineering.
Government has conveyed the approval of establishment of Shillong College of Engineering and 55 posts were created. So government has allowed additional director of Polytechnic and Shillong Engineering College to hold the additional third as principal of the Shillong College of Engineering. Government has conveyed approval of 13 existing faculty of Shillong Polytechnic who are qualified for teaching in the college.
VPP MLA from North Shillong constituency, Adelbert Nongrum, has stated that there have been ongoing discussions between the Government of India and the state government regarding the allocation of 200 crore rupees for the railway line project. In response, Deputy Chief Minister Sneha Bhalang Dhar informed that the fund allocated by the Government of India in 2017 for the construction of the railway line in Ribhoi district has not yet been used due to public opposition and the absence of an NOC from the KHADC. Adding to Dhar's reply, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma clarified that there has been no contentious discussion between the Government of India and the state government regarding the fund. He reiterated that the purpose of the fund is for compensation related to land acquisition.
Maybe the secret negotiation by the state government of Meghalaya with the government of India to avail such an amount. Because I don't think so the government of India will give a huge 200 crores without having any negotiation behind.
Amount is sanctioned. It was on 30th March 2017, and yes, the project is delayed because the reason due to the opposed by the local people and due to non-availability of land, and that is one of the reasons. So till today the project is cannot go ahead. That is one of the reasons. And also the main reason also even till today we haven't received any NOC from this council. So therefore cannot move ahead.
It's actually very simple. There's nothing complicated. There is no secret talk, nothing. This money was given to the state government to acquire the land required for the railways. So it is for land acquisition, and that is amounting to 209 crores and 37 lakhs. The money was placed with the DC on the 30th of March 2017. So the purpose of this money was for the land acquisition, which could not take place because of local resistance.
Agriculture Minister Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdor, in response to a question from TMC MLA Rupa Marak about the bud rot disease affecting areca nut trees, stated that the government has provided training to farmers on managing diseases affecting these trees. She informed that the government has partnered with the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Krishi Vigyan Kendras, the Meghalaya Basin Management Agency, and scientists from the Central Plantation Crops Research Institute to provide support. Furthermore, she said the government is preparing to assist farmers who are affected by this disease.
Taken to control the disease are as follows. 1. Farmers are being sensitized on the bud rot disease and its control measures, including burning the affected plants, crop diversification, and good sanitation in plantation area. Since the bud rot disease occurs at other places as well, the Directorate of Horticulture has collaborated with the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, the Krishi Vigyan Kendras, the Meghalaya Basin Management Agency, and the Central Plantation Crop Research Institute, Kahikuchi, Assam, and Kasargod, Kerala. Based on the findings, the recommendations of the experts is in an advisory leaflet with preventive and remedial measures relating to diseases to be distributed to farmers of the areca nut, and this has been prepared in Khasi Garu as well.
Acting on intelligence inputs from the Assam Excise Department, the Ribhoi Excise Department conducted raids at 2 suspected illegal liquor bottling units on Sunday around 1:30 p.m. One of these operations, carried out near the Shillong bypass in Umyam, resulted in the successful busting of an illegal facility, while the second location at Umyam Industrial Complex yielded no findings. Ribhoi Superintendent of Excise R.C. Lingdor said the Excise Department has confiscated excise labels from both Meghalaya and Assam, along with empty bottles and cartons. Finished products amounting to approximately 23,000 bottles were seized from the site. All recovered items have been seized as evidence.
Nikha na I Commissioner Excise Juni na Shillong ba rolling jing pentip na kaliang dia Assam Excise ba kikwa ini ban le ya joint operation marmari na kaliang jungi kum ka district excise office ina phai ki officers jungi ban here siya ni jaka ma ba Assam Excise ki ba kidang atli ki jaka ki ba kilong suspicious ba don ka illegal bottling unit. Te hapring ji tirang jung ka Meghalaya Excise pada Assam Excise di raid atli ki jaka hatusi ko ya po Umiam Industrial Complex ka ba kan lap area. Jadi kata apa dia? Yang ilet sesuai kerja beran hantu hajan balik Shillong bypass lakum roy itu. Sekarang kau ke location ke balong suspicious. Jadi mengira pentip ya polis yang PS, jing telang ke yang PS ni dalam aban. Siapa yang tak kerja buat apa kata kajian ke ba bersulung nama lu malam. Ni dalam aban siapa bun ki kita bedai berkerja nabi anya kekian.
The daily wage workers from the Secretariat who were laid off from their jobs have decided to temporarily suspend their protests at Mulki Ground due to the ongoing budget session, stating that it will resume after the session concludes. The protest was suspended after 4 days of agitation that started on 28th February. The terminated workers are demanding reinstatement. Meanwhile, KNUM leaders visited the agitating workers on 3rd March to extend their support.
Pating biang ka jiya kingi da ko session. Kanyu tarik ni rustang na syong biang. Kawai la sa syong lai kubli mo kising balang tamya ka HNYM ka HNYM ka khasi jantia labor union pal kham tamya ka sing KNUM ang kesan ngi dum rustang ka jiya ki jongi alu menta katahi.
Meghalaya government today rolled out the One-Time Settlement or OTS scheme 2025 with an aim to provide relief to electricity consumers by allowing them to settle their outstanding electricity dues with certain benefits. The scheme was rolled out by the Chief Minister Conrad Sangma here at the MEECL headquarters. The move will allow 45,000 consumers to clear their outstanding bills to the tune of rupees 119 crore by offering waivers on delay payment charges, said the Chief Minister.
Last 15 to 20 years, maybe some consumers even more, without taking names, details. Some consumers, the surcharges that they have, their dues are almost 2.5 lakhs. So we're waiving off 2.5 lakhs of surcharges, whereas the principal amount due is just 1.5 lakh. So their dues were close to about 3.5 plus lakh, and out of that, surcharges alone were 2 plus. And hence waiving that off has reduced the amount, its principal amount, down to just 1,50,000 something, and that's of course a huge relief. So there are cases like these also, and so like these there'll be many more customers and consumers who will get a huge relief. As I said, almost 45,000 plus minus consumers will be supported with this.
The Meghalaya Football Association is working overtime to ready the JN Stadium and Nihu training ground for the 2 men's international football matches that the city will host later this month. Shillong is for the first time going to host 2 men's international matches. The first, a friendly match between India and Maldives on 19th March, and the second, an AFC Asian Cup 2027 qualifier between India and Bangladesh on 25th March. These 2 international matches will be the culmination of an extremely successful 12 months for the state in attracting top-quality football.
On the platform of preparing for this, both the matches, both for Maldives and the India-Bangladesh AFC qualifiers. So we are now on the preparation with the government of Meghalaya as well as with the IFF for these 2 matches to happen in Shillong. No, honestly speaking, I was very surprised to see that news in the social media to say that Maldives is not coming to Shillong. Whereas MFA, we have not received any official intimation from AIFF that Maldives is not coming to Shillong. But whereas mails have been coming to MFA for the Maldives coming to Shillong on a certain date, even today I have received a mail that they even have deputed the match commissioner for the India-Maldives game. So this is, I wanted to say that there's nothing as such, like, you know, that whatever has come out in the social media. So it has been confirmed that Maldives is playing India on the 19th.
And they are coming 1 day ahead.
The Muay Thai Association of Meghalaya will be competing in the IFMA Senior Men's and Women's World Muay Thai Championship in both elite and under-23 categories, set to take place in Kemer, Antalya, Turkey. President of the Muay Thai Association of Meghalaya, A. Sun, informed that the championship will run from 22nd May to 1st June 2025. A total of 10 athletes will be representing the state in the competition. Water dispenser at Penny Valley SSA School, Araimile, Tura was inaugurated today by Rajiv Lochan, the Commandant 120 Battalion CRPF Tura, the Kopgre. The water dispenser was constructed under a civic action plan under CAP 2024-25. In his speech, Lochan assured to extend additional support to the locals in all aspects while hoping for a better cooperation between the people and the men in uniform. And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature recorded today is 27 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 19 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 27%. Moving on to Shillong, 22.1 degrees Celsius of minimum temperature and 7.9 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature and relative humidity of 29% were recorded today. Meanwhile, in Jowai, 22 degrees Celsius of minimum temperature and 13 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature were recorded. The relative humidity is 28%. And the forecast in Tura, Jowai and Shillong say that dry weather is likely to occur at most places. Before winding up this news bulletin, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma says DPR is being prepared to protect riverbanks eroded by Brahmaputra River. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong says DPR for 4-lane highway project from Barapani to Shillong is under progress. Nehu grants provisional affiliation to Shillong Government College of Engineering for 3 years, says Education Minister Rakam Sangma. And government yet to utilize funds for railway project due to public opposition and absence of NOC from KHADC. And with that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. Until we meet again tomorrow, thank you for tuning in with us. Good night.